Go through this question. Okay, so let us come to this. Ledger of Amit Industries shows following balances as on 1st April 2003. So this is the opening trial balance. General ledger adjustment account is given. So it's a non-integral sum. WIPFG, SLC. Raw material ledger is also given. Okay. So for the following further transaction, so this is transaction during the year. Quarter ended 30th June 2003. So this will be the date of my closing trial balance. And these are my probable journal entries. Factory overheads incurred, sales, purchase of raw material, direct wages paid, raw material issued to production, raw material issued for factory repairs, and whatever I'm highlighting is new in the question. Okay, yeah, see this. Production overheads under absorbed and written off. Okay, we generally have what do you call it? Factory overheads paid, charged, and absorption is the balancing figure. Okay, but in this question, absorption is given. Okay, so we'll see when we close the ledger what will be the balancing figure. Okay, so एक चीज याद रखो, इधर factory overheads incurred है, paid दिया है, और factory overheads under absorption बोला है. So pay के बाद charge, charge के बाद absorption. That means the second one is missing in the question. So that is what we have to find from the ledger. Am I clear about this? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Okay, factory overheads incurred, that is paid. Factory overheads charged is not given in the question. Factory overheads under absorption is given in the question. Production overheads means factory overheads. Under absorption is given in the question. That means the second step is missing, and that will be the balancing figure. Am I clear? वरना अभी तक हमने जितने भी sums किए हैं, we pay factory, we charge it, and absorption is the balancing figure. Okay? Yeah? Fine. Yeah, thanks students. Thank you for the acknowledgement. Next, WIP rejected. This is common. ये हमने पहले किया है. Yeah. Next, see, the company's gross profit is 25% on factory cost. Now this is also, what is wrong with this? Just a minute. Huh? Company's gross profit is 25% on factory cost. This is also new to us. Yeah, and this one is also new. At the end of the quarter, WIP stock is gonna increase by 7,500. So there are new things which three new things in the question. Okay, first is this. Let me highlight it for you all. ये ठीक है, ये फर्स्ट है, फिर ये वाला और फिर ये वाला. ठीक है, yeah, that's it. बाकी some regular sum है. Okay, so start with the journal entries. Write down journal entries in the books of Amit Industries. Yeah, like this, non-integral. First journal entry is factory overheads incurred. Okay, incurred means to pay. Write down journal entry number 1A, factory overheads paid. FOH ledger control account debit to GLA 95,200. Then charge FOH factory overheads charged Next. Okay, so journal entries WIP to FOH. Okay. So what is the what is the twist? What is the twist? Okay, so this is gonna be the balancing figure. तो हम देख लेंगे लेजर से क्या बैलेंसिंग फिगर आ रहा है, बाद में देख लेंगे. ठीक है, फिलहाल के लिए जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड दिस. FOH under absorption is a loss, so CPL will be debit to FOH 3200. Okay, so the first twist of the sum is done. FOH paid, charged, and absorption. Okay, next. Sales 2,56,000. कुछ नहीं बोला है whether it is credit or cash sales. Anyways, it doesn't matter because cost sheet में sales is recorded. Okay, whether it is cash or whether it is credit sales, फर्क नहीं पड़ता है हमको उससे. ठीक है, because वैसे भी हम cash या datas तो लिखते ही नहीं है. We will replace it with the principal ledger, that is GLA. Okay, yeah. So write down GLA account debit to sales 2,56,000. GLA to sales 2,56,000. Okay. Next, purchase of raw material. This is done. This is done. Now this one. Purchase of raw material 26,700. Same way. Nothing is mentioned. You can assume either it is cash purchase or a credit purchase. Okay, right. Purchase of raw material. SLC to GLA. Okay, 26,700. SLC to GLA 26,700. Yeah, Akshat, you have raised your hand. Do you have any doubt? If you have a doubt, put your query in the chat box. I will acknowledge the same. Next, direct wages paid. Okay. Now, how much it is paid? See, 77,500. और क्या बोला है? Including indirect wages rupees 23,000. Okay. Anyways, I have told you wage ledger control is prepared for what? To pay off only your wages. So whether it is direct wages or indirect wages, you have to write both the entries. So 77,500 is the total. It is the total you are paying, direct plus indirect. Okay. So right now, wage control account debit to GLA 77,500. वही same 4A paid, 4B charge, 4C absorption. So wage control to GLA 77,500. Okay. Next, wages charged. Right now, WIP to WIP debit, factory overheads debit to wage control. Okay. Cost sheet में indirect wages कहाँ आता है? Obviously factory overheads. That is why it is charged to factory overheads. Okay. Now 77,500 is the total. Okay. ये आपने total wages पे किया है. इसमें से 23,000 आपका indirect wages है. So जो बच गया 54,500 is what? Your direct wages. Am I clear about this? Okay, I repeat, 77,500 is your total wages. उसमें से 23,000 is your direct wages. Sorry, indirect wages. So the balance 54,500 is my direct wages. ठीक है? Question में कुछ बोला नहीं है कितना चार्ज करना है, तो I have always been telling you, in absence of information, assume whatever is paid is fully charged. Okay, that is what I have assumed. Factory overheads 23,000 tha, so I have fully charged 23,000. Same way, direct wages was 54,500, so I have assumed 100% charge 54,500. Absorption entry you will get from the obviously ledger. So filhal to I will delete this. Generally, this ledger tallies. That is why absorption entry doesn't come. But there have been certain sums in past years where the wage control account doesn't tally. So generally we are in the flow ना कि अरे ये तो tally हो जाता है तो हम पहले ही डाल देते हैं entry. ऐसा नहीं करने का always first see ledger में कोई balance है क्या तो ही absorption आएगा नहीं है तो obviously tally हो रहा है तो फिर absorption नहीं आएगा ठीक है next raw material issued to production okay or ये भी raw material issued for factory repairs you can club both the entries or if you want you can write them separately it's up to you because both are issued only देखो दोनों एक ही कैटेगरी के एंट्री है रॉ मटेरियल इशू फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ प्रोडक्शन फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ फैक्ट्री रिपेयर्स सो फैक्ट्री रिपेयर्स कॉस्ट शीट में कहा जाता है ऑब्वियसली अंडर फैक्ट्री ओवरहेड्स ठीक है सो राइट journal entry number 5 raw material issued for production you can even club journal entry number 5 and 6 yeah and you can give a club heading raw material issued for production and for factory that's it you can club it or you can write separate entries so WIP to SLC 40 and FOH to SLC 900 okay am I clear 5 and 6 you can club also and you can write it separately also issued for production and issued for factory. Next. This part is already done. Then WIP rejected. This is a loss. So write up. WIP rejected. Journal entry number 7. CPL account debit to WIP ledger control. Okay. So as per the transactions during the year, there are only 7 entries. But there are certain hidden entries which we have to calculate. Now coming on to the next one, this company's gross profit is 25% on factory cost. Second, write down this. Working note number 1, gross profit is 25% on factory cost. So see, I've highlighted this. Profit is 25% on cost. You're going to read it like this. Okay? Profit is 25% on cost. Yeah. I hope you remember this. We have been doing this in operating cost sheet also. Yeah. Profit on cost, profit on sales. Yeah. I repeat, see this. Profit 25% on cost. So we are using this formula C plus B equal to S. So profit is 25, cost is the base, so 100. So this is 125. Cross multiply. Sales दिया हुआ है, yes, obviously दिया हुआ है. Sales is 2,56,000. Okay. 2,56,000 into 100 divided by 125. So the answer is 2,04,800. Right here. 2,04,800. So this, what I have got is my cost of sales. Cost means total cost. Sheet में total cost means cost of sales. Is it clear? Acknowledge it in the chat box. समझ में आया? The hidden entry is cost of sales. Yeah. Others. Oh, yeah. Next. Journal entry number 8, cost of sales. From working note number 1. Write this down. Cost of sales account debit to finished goods ledger control 2,04,800. Yeah. Now, these are your hidden entries. So make a note of this. Yeah. Journal entry number 9. See, cost of sales है तो cost of production भी होगा. Question में नहीं दिया है तो क्या हुआ? Ledger से तो मिलेगा. Okay? Yeah. COP is also the missing figure. Hidden entry. Journal entry number 9, 10. Balance in sales account transferred. 11. Sales account transferred. And then CPA. These entries. 9, 10, 11, 12. Make a note of it. Balances we'll get from the ledger. Is it clear? So as per the question, there are only 7 entries, but if you look into this, it's 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are hidden marks. So 5 hidden entries. Obviously, if journal entries asked, this will carry marks. So clear till here? Acknowledge it in the chat box. Till here, is it clear to everyone? Fine. These are the journal entries. Now make your ledger. Make your ledger. SLC, stores ledger, WIP ledger, finished goods ledger, and wage control. One page. One. SLC, WIP, finished goods, and wage control, one page. Then factory overheads, admin and selling and distribution related, no entries are there, so don't make it. So FOH, cost of sales. Cost of sales के बाद make sales account, okay? Yeah, make sales, not CPL. Sales, then costing P&L, and then GLA account. Okay? So first thing what you're going to do is transfer your opening balances. Let me do that. Opening balance of SLC 53,375. Opening balance of WIP 1,04,595. Opening balance of finished goods ledger 50,780. And GLA may also there is opening balance on the credit side. By opening balance 1,88,750. Okay. So first transfer on the opening balances to their respective ledgers. Next, factory overheads paid, FOH to GLA, transfer it. First effect, FOH account debit on the debit side, FOH account debit to GLA, 95,200. This side, FOH to GLA, 95,200. Second effect will go to GLA by FOH, 95,200. The credit side by FOH, 95,200. Next, WIP to FOH, charge का entry, WIP to FOH, but amount we don't know, so keep it blank. For the time being, keep it blank. WIP to FOH, we don't know the amount right now. Second effect will go to FOH, this way, yeah, by WIP. Yeah, we don't know the amount right now. Credit side by WIP. When we close the ledger, that time we'll get the amount. We'll see. Next, factory overheads under absorbed. So here, by CPL, credit side there, by CPL 3,200. And second effect will go to CPL, costing PNL account. Yes, 3,200 on the debit side. 3,200. We have last 10 minutes. Give your attendance in the chat box. Next. So 1A, 1B, 1C is done. Next. Cash sales. GLA to sales. Right on. GLA account debit to sales. Debit side. GLA account debit side to sales 2,56,000. And second effect sales में आएगा on the credit side by GLA 2,56,000. Next, purchase raw material purchased SLC to GLA. So item stores ledger debit side to GLA 26,700. Second effect GLA on the credit side by SLC 26,700. GLA credit side by SLC 26,700. Next. Next is wages. Wages paid, charged, and absorption. So go to wage control account. Yeah. So wages paid, wage control to GLA, pay ka entry, and then opposite side charge ka entry. Okay. WIP and FOH. give the relevant second effect. Yeah, GLA, credit side of GLA by wage control, 77,500, and charge का second effect. That will go to WIP, 54,500, and FOH में जाएगा. Debit side, wage control to, sorry, FOH to wage control, 23,000. FOH to wage control, 23,000. Absorption we will see when we close the ledger. WIP to SLC, raw material issued for production, debit side. WIP ledger control account debit to SLC, 40,000. Second effect, SLC account credit side by WIP, 40,000. Next, raw material issued for factory, FOH to SLC, take it to factory account, FOH to SLC, 900 in FOH account debit side. And second effect, SLC में आएगा on the credit side by FOH, 900. Next, WIP rejected, CPL to SLC, sorry, CPL to WIP. Yeah. Costing P&L account debit side to WIP, 1764. Costing P&L to debit side, 1264. Second effect, WIP credit side. Yeah, by CPL. WIP credit side by CPL. Next, cost of sales का entry, COS to FG, go to COS account debit to FG on the debit side. Cost of sales account on the debit side, COS to FG, 2,04,800. And give the simultaneous second effect, FG में on the credit side, 2,04,800. Okay, that's it. Rest 9, 10, 11, 12 are balancing figures. Okay, so let us see what are the balancing figures. Okay, so generally I close the stock account, but here I cannot close the stock account because I don't know how much is charged to factory. Okay, so the first thing is I have to close factory overheads ledger. I repeat, we don't know how much is charged to WIP in factory overheads. So we will first close the factory overheads ledger control because इसका second effect will be going to WIP. Okay, उसके बाद ही WIP will be closed. Okay, so see I have put here number 1. Factory overheads will be closed first. So 1,19,100 is the total minus 3,200. 1,15,900 is my answer. So I read here 1,15,900. Okay. So इसका second effect, give it here in WIP. 1,15,900. Bas. This is the only change. Okay. उसके बाद then now close stock account. Okay. When you close stock account, I put here number 2. Stores ledger will be closed second. This will be your balancing figure. 49,175. By closing balance of stock, closing stock of raw material. Okay. Then close WIP ledger. Okay. Now WIP ledger ke liye they have said something. See the last line. Yeah. This one. At the end of the quarter. Okay. What do you mean by end of the quarter? Writing here. At the end of the quarter, it means closing stock. Closing stock of WIP. It will increase by how much? 7,500. Okay. See here. So how much is the opening stock of WIP? It is 1,04,595. Space 7,000 add करते 7,500. Okay. 1,04,595 plus 7,500. So this is my closing balance of WIP. Write it here. This one. And then ये balancing figure आएगा. Finished goods. COP. Cost of production. FG to WIP. With the second effect here in FG. That one 136. So right here the journal entry 2,01,136. Okay. Next I'll take it in the next lecture. Okay, the remaining part I mean. Okay, so I've closed it. WIP. So last lecture we did this, right? Yeah. Question number 6. With industries. This was the opening balance sheet. GLA is given. So we are able to identify it's a non-integral question. Next, this was the journal entries. I mean, transactions during the year. Factory overheads incurred. Incurred is paid. Then what was the highlight? Yeah, production overheads under absorbed and written off. So factory overheads paid, factory overheads charged, and factory overheads written off. Okay, so under absorption was given in the question. So charge will be the balancing figure. But this is what I told you when we were doing the journal entries also. Okay, and then the highlight of the sum, company's gross profit is 25% on factory cost. Yeah, so this was the probable working method for it. Okay, what did I tell you? We have to read it as profit is 25% on cost. So then I get this formula, which is the objective of cost accounting. C plus B equal to S. So profit is 25% on cost. The cost is the base. The base is always 100. So profit is 25 and sales is 125. Then sales was given 2,56,000. Then I told you cross multiply, you will get कॉस्ट तो ये जो कॉस्ट है 2,04,800 ये क्या है ये मेरा कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स है तो ये मेरा हिडन एंट्री है ओके सो दिस वाज द हाईलाइट ठीक है फर्स्ट हाईलाइट सम का तो ये है दिस इज द फर्स्ट हाईलाइट फिर ये रहा मेन हाईलाइट ये एंड देन ये एंड ऑफ द क्वार्टर वाला इसका देखते हैं क्या करेंगे ठीक है अब तो वी विल डू इट इन द लेजर So this is our ledger. Let me take you to the rough, the revision part of it. Journal entry number 1A, factory overheads paid. Yeah, paid, charge and absorption. ठीक है, चार्ज तो हमको लेजर से मिल जाएगा. Next, cash, credit sales entry, purchase of raw material, wages paid, charged and absorption. Raw material issue for production, for factory, WIP rejected, then cost of sales we just now got from the working note, uska journal entry, and these are the balancing figures. Okay, these are also hidden entries. ठीक है, तो कॉस्ट ऑफ सेल्स हमको मिला तो मतलब कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन भी हमें मिलेगा, बट कहाँ से? लेजर से मिलेगा, तो उसका एक हिडन एंट्री आएगा. एंड देन बैलेंस इन COS अकाउंट ट्रांसफर, व्हेन वी क्लोज द लेजर, that time you get these balances. Balance in sales account transferred, balance in CPL account transfer. Okay, fine. So all these answers I will get from the ledger. And let us come to our ledger book. So these are my probable ledgers which I'll prepare. Stores ledger, WIP ledger, finished goods ledger, wage control ledger, then stores ledger, WIP ledger, finished goods and wage control. Try to adjust in one page. Yeah. Next page please. Take factory overheads ledger, admin, selling and distribution. There are no journal entries for it, so don't make it. Then COS account, then CPL account, and then sales, and last में GLA. Okay, and then obviously a closing trial balance which they have asked. Yeah. Okay, so then let us start with GLA. 1,88,750 opening balances transfer करो. Start. By opening balance on the credit side, 1 lakh 88,750. 1,88,750. लिखो 1,88,750. Okay, next. Stock opening balance to opening balance. Raw material कितना? 53,375. So I get here 53,375. Okay, next WIP 1,04,595. So I get here 1,04,595 to opening balance. Next, yeah. Next, finished goods 30,780. So write it here. Finished goods ledger में, yeah, 30,780 to openings balance. Okay. All my opening balances are done. Next, let me post my journal entries. First one, factory overheads paid. So F4H. Okay, fine. Yeah, just a minute, students. Just a minute, I'll just plug in. Yeah, till then, you all just post this journal entry. Yeah, I will just plug in. So FOH to GLA 95 200. Take it to factory overheads. Here FOH to GA 95 200. Give the second effect in GLA by FOH 95 200. Okay. So next WIP to FOH around here. WIP to FOH ledger control account. We don't know the amount blank. Next, take it to FOH by WIP ledger control account. We don't know the value right now. We will take it later. Next, CPL to FOH, CPL to FOH, factory overheads ledger control account, 3200. Second effect, FOH में आएगा by CPL 3200. Next, ये हो गया होगा, yes हो गया. Next, credit sales, GLA to sales 2,56,000. GLA to sales, so GLA to sales account 2,56,000. Second effect sales में आएगा by GLA account 2,56,000. Okay, next. हो गया, yes. Purchase SLC to GLA 26,700. Stores ledger to GLA 26,700. Second effect will go in GLA by SLC 26,700. Okay, next. So this is also done. Fourth one, wage control to GLA 77,500. Yeah. Wage control to GLA paid country 77,500. Second effect, take it to GLA by wage control account 77,500. Next, by charge country by WIP ledger control and by FOH ledger control 54,500 and 23,000. इसका second effect will go to WIP to wage control 54,500. एक second effect जाएगा FOH में to wage control 23,000. Okay, so my entry is done. Wages paid charge absorption तो हम देख लेंगे ledger से. Next, WIP to SLC 40,000. Okay, WIP to SLC account 40,000. Second effect by WIP account 40,000. Next, raw material issued for factory FOH to SLC. So take it to factory. First effect FOH to SLC 900. Second effect, take it to SLC on the credit side by FOH. Okay, next. This is also done. This is also done. Then WIP rejected. CPL to WIP CPL to WIP, costing PNL to WIP. There I got debit side 1764. Second effect will come in WIP on the credit side by CPL 1764. Don't forget to give the second effect. Next, cost of sales COS to FG. Yes, US, yeah. COS account debit to finish goods ledger control. 2,04,800. Second effect, when you go to finish goods on the credit side by cost of sales account. 2,04,000. Okay, that's it. So journal entries as per the question is done. बाकी का तो balancing figure मिल जाएगा देखते हैं. So am I clear till here? Acknowledge it in the chat box. First, what are you gonna do? Transfer all your opening balances to their respective site, whether it is debit or credit, and then you will post your journal entries into respective ledger accounts. Making a note that you are simultaneously putting the second effect also. Yeah, thanks Aniksha, Shubham and Jia. Yeah, thank you. Okay. So this completes, right? It's a easy sum, but only the three main highlights which I told you, which I'll repeat once again, was this. Absorption दिया था. Yeah, generally हमको पे और चार्ज का अमाउंट दिया रहता है. इस सम में ये दिया था. This one. Production overheads under it. Then फिर ये gross profit दिया है, factory cost, so that I can calculate cost of sales, which is actually a hidden entry in the sum. And then this one. WIP stock increased by rupees 7,500. So start with the closing of the ledger, and now students listen. मैंने आप लोगों को क्या सिखाया था? जिस ऑर्डर में आप लेजर बनाते हो उसी ऑर्डर में आपको क्लोज भी करना है. Absolutely correct. Yes, but in this sum, I cannot do that now. Why? Because you see FOH. Okay, just pay attention whatever I'm saying. Okay, अगर हम ऑर्डर में जाएंगे पहले स्टॉक को क्लोज करेंगे. अगर मैंने पहले स्टॉक क्लोज किया तो प्रॉब्लम क्या हो जाएगा कि ये जो एंट्री है ना WIP ये वाला, इसका हमें वैल्यू तो अभी तक मालूम नहीं है ना. इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट वेयर हैव आई हैव गिवन इसका सेकेंड इफेक्ट हियर WIP. Okay, so once I know how much is charged, then only I can write here the second effect, and then only I can close my WIP ledger. Is that clear to everyone? Why in this sum stock account will not be closed first? Is that clear to everyone? So the first thing, the first ledger which will be closed in this sum is factory overheads account. Am I clear about this? Acknowledge it in the chat box. I repeat once again. Factory overheads ledger control account will be closed first in this sum because factory overheads is paid but charge का entry is not there and charge का second effect comes in WIP. Okay, और मुझे अभी तक closing stock of WIP भी नहीं पता है. Okay, so I have two figures which are not known to me. Okay, yeah, that is the reason. Okay, yeah, thanks Riya, Parth, Shubham, Haniksha, Monica, thank you. तो सबसे पहले क्लोज होगा FOH ledger. So I'm putting here the number 1. ये पहला क्लोज होगा. Okay, remember, otherwise मैं स्टॉक पहले क्लोज करती हूँ. Okay, चलो. Let us do the closing. Start. FOH 95,200 plus 23,000 plus 900 कितना हुआ 1,19,100 तो इधर 1,19,100 1,19,100 minus 3,200 like 15,900. So this is my balancing figure. 1,15,900. Okay. Yes. I'll write it like this. Okay, so I'm writing it here inside. 1,15,900. This is my charge payment. अब इसका second effect होगा WIP here. 1,15,000. Okay. Here. अब stock close करो. Second, close this SLC. Then close WIP 3. Then 4 finished goods. Then 5 wage control. Then 6th one COS account. 7th PNL account. No, not PNL. 7th is sales. Actually, sales मैंने पहले बनाना चाहिए था. It's okay. 7, 8. Sales cost of sales के बाद it should be sales account. Okay, it's okay. 7, 8, and this will be the 9th. Let us do the closing for SLC. $53,375 plus 26,700, 80,075. So right here, 80,075, 80,075 minus 40,000 minus 900. The answer is 39,175. This is my closing balance. Closing balance 39,175. Take it to the trial balance. Trial balance में the second effect इसका. Right here, SLC account. Yeah, 39,175. Next. Here's WIP. But WIP से पहले I have to consider this one. I'll tell you what. Just a moment. Yeah. This one. WIP stock increase. See, at the end of the quarter बोला है ना? Highlight. See this. At the end of the quarter. Okay. इसका meaning क्या होता है? It means closing stock of WIP. Show you some colorful. It means closing stock of WIP. Clear about this? समझ में आया ये? तो मेरा opening WIP कितना है? 1,04,595. और ये लोग ने क्या बोला है 1,04,595। स्टॉक बढ़ रहा है कितने से, क्लोजिंग स्टॉक कितने से बढ़ रहा है 7,500 से, ऐड कर दो 1,12,095। तो राइट हियर बाय क्लोजिंग बैलेंस। कितना है मेरा आंसर 1,12,095 राइट हियर 1,12,095। How did you get this? Yeah, my opening balance 1,04,595, 1,04,595 plus 7,500 increase बोला है. Okay? हाँ निक्षा, कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन बिल का आई एम कमिंग टू दैट. अभी हम WIP लेजर क्लोज करने वाले हैं ना, उसमें से मिलेगा बैलेंसिंग फिगर. ठीक है, या लेट अस क्लोज द WIP अकाउंट. 1,04,595 plus 1,15,900 plus 54,500 plus 40,000. 3,14,995. Okay, so write down here 3,14,995. Okay, 3,14,995 minus 1,12,095 minus 1,764. So 2,01,136. राइट एरिया. तो यहाँ से अपने को एक बैलेंसिंग फिगर मिलने वाला है. This balancing figure 2,01,136. Okay, this is nothing but my cost of production, which will go to finished goods ledger control account. So this is cost of production का hidden entry. Understood now? Clear? Just acknowledge it in the chat box. So when opening and closing stock of WIP is given in the question, the balancing figure is dash, cost of production. Understood? A second effect though, finished goods no. Second effect, yes. So WIP ledger control account. 2,01,130. And write it in the journal entry also. Yeah, finished goods ledger to WIP. Right up. 2,01,136. Okay. Next. ये भी हो गया. Now come to finished goods. This finished goods ledger. $47.80 plus 2,01,136. 2,31,916. So right here lakh 31,916. 2,31,916 minus 2,04,800. So 27,116 is the balancing figure. Divided by closing balance. Now students, give your attendance in the chat box. We have last 10 minutes. And do pay attention on the screen. 27,116. Right here. 27,116. Second effect, obviously, trial balance, closing trial balance. 27,116. WIP का भी closing लिख दो. How much is WIP closing balance? 1,12,095. 1,12,095. Yeah. Next. Wage control. 54,500 plus 23,000. तो tally हो रहा है. लिख दो. Right here. 77,500. Okay. And it's getting tallied. You want to mention your tally. Since it has got tallied, इसलिए your wages absorbed, no entry. Here, no entry. Why no entry? Because the ledger got tallied. You have paid it, you have charged it, fully charged it. Whatever was paid was fully charged. So there was no scope for next. Wages भी हो गया. Next come to FOH. FOH तो सबसे पहले क्लोज किया. Come to COS, cost of sales. Close this ledger. Just close the ledger. Uh, 2,04,800. 2,04,800. Balancing figure is also same. This will go to CPL. 2,04,800. So what is the journal entry? CPL to COS. Write the journal entry here. Journal entry number 10, balance in COS account transfer. So CPL account debit to cost of sales account. 2,04,800. With the second effect in CPL. CPL is the second effect. So cost of sales account 2,04,800. Then close sales account. Close sales account. 2,56,000, 2,56,000 to the closing. तो आ जाएगा obviously CPL 2,56,000. The second effect वो CPL में by sales account 2,56,000. That's the journal entry around sales account debit to CPL. So hidden entry, journal entry number 11. Now close CPL. See which side is more. Yeah. 2,04,800 plus 764 plus 1,200. Obviously, this side is more. So 2,56,000. 2,56,000. 46 to 36 is my profit. 46 to 36. This will go to GL. So this is my gross profit. The second effect to GL में by CPL account 46 to 36. 6 to 36. Second effect, journal entry में आपको लिखना पड़ेगा CPL account debit to GL. (46 to 36). This is my net profit and my last journal entry as well. Journal entry number 12. Hidden entries. So 9, 10, 11, 12 are hidden entries. Now close GL last में. Obviously आपको पता है इसको टैली करना है. इसका closing balance stock के closing balance से match होना चाहिए. Do it. 1,88,750 plus 95,200 plus 26,700 plus 77,500 plus 46,236. 4,34,386. 4,34,386. 4,386. Minus the debit side, 2,56,000. So 1,78,378. So right here, 1,78,378. Let me check. 1,78,386. Sorry, 86. So this is what? This is my closing balance. Take it in the trial balance and your trial balance obviously should tally here. Okay? See, it tallies. 1,78,386. It has to tally.